Okay, so I'm up here on the roof. This is the uppermost portion. And so we have a architectural type asphalt shingle, and I did not see any major defects, though the roof does have some age to it. I would say that the roof is 20 to 25 years old, and these roofs are typically 20 to 30 years of life. So yeah, it's getting near the end of its life, although I didn't see anywhere where there's any obvious major defects. That being said, there is some moss growing and some algae staining. It's kind of hard to see when you're right up on it. This over here is the garage. There's some streaking you can see, which is algae. That's a sign of age. One thing I did notice here is that this section of the roof doesn't have a whole lot of ventilation. There's this one roof vent here, and then there's gable vents which are down on the side. Those guys right there. So that might be something to look into. A typical roof nowadays would have ridge venting, where the ridge of the roof is cut out, and then basically there's like this breathable material that goes underneath the shingles, and that way air can go through there. But anyways, let me show you here where some of the moss is and algae you can see. These end caps here always get the rooftop, or the caulking dries out and cracks. The other spot is worse, which I can show you then. The plumbing vents look good. A lot of times the rubber here on these plumbing vents gets dried out and cracked, but these look okay. So let me hop down. So here you can see all this shingle grit that's in the gutters, and that's a sign of age. The more grit in the gutters, you can tell sort of how old the roof is. So okay, so this is the lower part. This is where it's saying the ridge capping. The last one is nailed. You can see the nails on the last one. They're all nailed. But you can see that this caulk is starting to come up here. So I mean, it will need some minor maintenance. Here, really, I mean, usually where you get the less sunlight, you're gonna see more moss. So you can see here, not getting a whole lot of sun. So you have some moss growing. Here's a pretty good spot. So again, here's those caps with the exposed nails. Yeah, it's hard to see, but there's a section here that almost looks like there's different colored shingles. It's kind of hard to see. I think you can see it. Like right here. And then is one color, and then here's another color. So it looks like there was some sort of repair done in this area. But it looks okay now from the outside. Downspout extensions are a good thing. You know, extend that downspout to dump into the rain gutter, so you're not dumping that. You can see how it sort of starts to wear out the shingles prematurely, where that rain's dumping on there constantly. So yeah, this and then this tree here, definitely want to trim this tree back. There's some moss growing here because it doesn't get any sun. You can see the tree is already damaged the shingles here a little bit. So there's some ice buildup here. Had a ton of snow, and it's been really cold. And then down below, some of the rain gutters will also need some downspout extensions. But yeah, that's pretty much it.